Alright, bit of a strange video, but this is something I actually wanted to do for a while, because I've been watching different YouTube videos about this sort of thing, where they tell stories of people's adventures and Pathfinder and Dungeons and Dragons, or D&D as most people call it. I played a bit of both. Right now I'm playing Pathfinder, because I do that with a group of my friends, and I want to tell you a story about Drow Poison. Drow Poison is a thing in the game where, as it says, it's a poison, but the main thing it does is, if you fail a Constitution save for it, or a con save as most players actually reference it to, you go unconscious if you fail it. And it is personally one of the funniest things for me to see that sort of thing happen. And this story is about my friend, Michael. He still is playing this rogue. I forget what the rogue's name is. It's, I believe it was an elven rogue. Elven or human, I can't remember which. And through this campaign, everything went to shit for him. What happened was, we were in this town, this little city called Sandport. And we were there because we were searching for this mysterious creature called Blackfang, which we later found out was a baby dragon. Yeah, fun. And Michael, when we were just getting some references stuff, and we were looking at this map of Sandport, in most old-fashioned maps, they would have this sea serpent sort of thing printed on the side, okay, random pop-up on my phone. This sort of sea serpent thing on the side, just to represent deep seas, and it's supposed to be the Loch Ness Monster or some sea dragon or whatever. And he was just joking around and was like, I want to fight that! I want to fight that! And with our GM, his name's DJ, also game master or dungeon master for people who play it or don't know it. One of his rules, his house rules, is you say it, you do it. And he didn't fight a sea serpent, but he was basically asking for an encounter. DJ gave him one. There was this mercenary. We didn't know it was a mercenary at the time. We just knew him as a barbarian who Michael, the little rogue, just bumped into on the street. And this barbarian got fucking pissed. Just pissed off his shit. And it was so funny because Michael, for one, in I think it was 2 hits, just got fucked and was down on the ground, bleeding out and unconscious, and was about to get finished off when then my friend Austin, who was and still is playing this halfling bard, I forget what her name is. It's a female character. Don't judge. My friend does it the way he wants. And he is using childlike and covering his face. He jumped on Michael's rogue, just saying, "Don't kill my brother," which DJ is being an ass and wanted to be funny. He basically just he made the city misinterpret what he said. So basically, everyone now thinks that little girl, as most people saw, that little human girl, was the daughter of the rogue that just got the shit beat out of him and was laying on the ground dying. It was so funny. But that isn't where the Drow Poison comes in. It was later, when we're back in this cave where the Darkfang was basically nesting. We weren't in the section where it was nesting, we were a few rooms away. We were in this big room that branched off to where there was a cliff up where we killed a couple skeletons that were fucking around with us, dropping the stone lids of coffins on us, and an actual coffin itself. It's fucking funny, and I was pissed because, another story. And Austin's character, who he was role-playing this, but I don't judge him because he was annoyed in real life too, just from all the shit Michael indirectly started. He walked up to Michael, basically turned him around, and says his halfling is roughly I think it was half to 3/4 of the size of the rogue. just swiftly punched him in the nuts. And then when Michael went to slap him, or her, he quickly took a blowgun from his bandolier and just point blank shot Michael in the chest with a little dart that was probably like yay big, that was laced with Drow Poison. Then Michael fails his Constitution save, gets knocked out unconscious, and is unconscious for I think it was 2 hours. And just so nothing starts. I was playing an investigator at the time before he died, and I just had my investigator grab him and drag him away, putting him in one of the. It was this section was where a bunch of goblins were that we had previously killed, and just laid him down on one of the beds, and just proceeded to just keep an eye on him, but also make potions at the same time because investigator. And it was the funniest shit to me because everyone was laughing their asses off. Michael was laughing too, but he was more pissed because he a lot of the times thinks he's kind of the joke of the group, or the one that gets the butt end of the joke, which isn't always true. I mean, a lot of the times it's actually me that gets the ass end of everything. Like, I was team killed by one of my own teammates. I was kicked off a cliff. I saved Michael from drowning. I attempted to save one of my friends from getting eaten by a giant carnivorous fish. Didn't work out. He died because dude was fucking dumbass. I'm just gonna say it there, but yeah. So that's the story of Michael and the Drow Poison. Yeah, it did not end well for him, but it was funnier than hell. So, if you guys want, actually, I probably will still make more of these videos, even people don't want them, because I honestly love telling these stories, because it's really funny to me. I have a couple more stories I could tell, but I'll save that for another day. So, if you guys like this, leave a like, leave a comment if you want to see more, or if you want to hear like any sort of details about the campaign I run, or the campaign I'm in that DJ runs. And yeah, so, I'll see you next time, guys.